I suppose this is one of those things that could change if my life were to change drastically, and especially have like a dynamic nature. So this is an attempt at self-triangulation, nervous system retirement account student loans. Today is Friday, 7 August 2026 AD, and here I, Tanis of Seattle, make an attempt of self-triangulation, opting for triangulation with my own nervous system, retirement account, and student loans. And so essentially that's like taking three things and do I know where I am relative to those three things. So as perhaps I'm treating myself as like hosting myself. So like, do I know where I am relative to my nervous system, my retirement account, and my student loans? I'm like, so nervous system, like taking that as like something that makes me nervous. I think addressing different scenarios. I've worked through, I think the slow paying it off, kind of incremental paying it off is something that like was always kind of taken into account. Incremental deposits for a retirement account kind of taken into account, although I had to make enough to, to deposit into the account. So that was kind of like acclimating to it. My nervous system was like tuned in. I think the biggest nervous system bump of recent, so where am I, is the like lump sum payoff. Somehow I get rich. And that one, like, it like takes it from like, okay, I've thought about some of the stuff, so like, whew, all right, like that's like something that hasn't happened in my life ever. So it's like, while the retirement account and student loans might really be important at that time, there might, if I actually were able to pay them off in one go, the student loans, and there's money going in my retirement account, I might have a whole lot of other stuff to think about as well. So some of my YouTube content is like, let me address that, whether that happens or not. All right, is that scenario intake and be like, try and take the like wing of my like super tuned in nervous system and be like, let's try and make that like a healthy tuned in for my nervous system. So making YouTube videos and be like, so I can self-reference in my mind the memory of making those videos, of posting those videos, of what's in the video, but then I can also act, and I've like communicated it out loud to an audience, if nothing else. So in that sense, like, trying and then being like, whether I remember at the time or not the content, I have acted on it in the past. And so kind of being like, and there we go, being like, I've even made release videos. I'm gonna, now step away and being like, okay, but then like thinking of, so I've made those release video for each retirement account and student loans. Now let's say I were tuned back in, I got that big, I could pay it off in one go. Like, how do I tune it? Nervous system temperance. A healthy nervous system perhaps would be, currently is like what I'm going for. I think I've attained, but I'm still, kind of thinking about it. And then being like, and it was worse than the past. And then it, especially for that lump sum, I think that would be perhaps the most nerves, especially like that much money flow for myself, or that I haven't experienced in my life. It would be like, nervous system, distribute accordingly, and including in-person interactions and businesses that are appropriate, that kind of stuff. Finding the correct authorities and distributing it accordingly. But then like being like, remember that those are nerves, and I need to keep them healthy. So kind of setting that, pre-programming that now, if none other than this video. And me executing in this video. So that's an attempt at self-triangulation, nervous system, retirement account, student loans.